Yeah, good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss the second part of vector products, a product of two vectors. That is cross product. Cross product is also called as vector product. It is called vector product because when two vectors are multiplied, then the product obtained is also vector quantity. Then this product is called vector product. Right? If theta is the angle between two vectors, suppose the body is acted upon by two vectors like this. This is vector A and this is vector B. This is the angle between the two vectors. This is one vector, this is another, right? Okay. Now, vector product of two vectors A cross B is equal to AB sine theta into unit vector M. Because vector product of two vectors is a vector quantity, right? A vector is equal to magnitude vector into unit vector in the direction of that vector, right? What is AB sine theta? AB sine theta is the magnitude of the product of these two vectors, right? What is n? N capital is the direction of the product vector, the resultant vector we get by multiplying A and B. We are getting a magnitude is equal to AB sine theta. Magnitude into unit vector, the direction of the resultant vector is the total vector, right? So this is what A cross B is equal to AB sine theta. So A cross B is equal to the magnitude of the first vector into magnitude of the second vector into the sine of the angle between these two vectors. This is what we call cross product. So cross product means it is the product of two vectors, and the product obtained itself is another vector, right? That means vector A cross B is equal to vector C. Vector A cross vector B is equal to vector C. That means A cross B is another vector that has a certain direction and also a magnitude. What is magnitude? Magnitude is equal to AB sine theta. Product vector's magnitude is equal to AB sine theta. And product vector has a direction, right? That direction is shown by the unit vector n cap, right? The direction of the vector can be the product vector can be obtained by right hand curl rule. Right hand curl rule, right? Suppose two vectors are there. These are the two vectors. This is vector A and this is vector B. This is vector A and this is vector B. What is the angle between? This is equal to B. Right? If vector A is turned, A is turned towards B, in the direction of the curl of the fingers. The direction of the curl of the fingers, right hand curl of the fingers. Right hand is kept like this and is curled. When you curl it, what is happening? A is turned towards B, you must imagine. A is turned towards B, you imagine accordingly as the direction of turning of the finger. Then thumb will show you the direction of the result and the product of these two vectors. This is called right hand thumb rule, right? So this can also be understood by right hand screw rule. So suppose in the ceiling of this room, you are pushing a screw. You are screwing a screw into the ceiling of this room. So what is done? Suppose these two are the forces. This is taken towards this in a right hand direction, right? Right. This is taken to this in a right hand. What is angle between? You can take. Suppose it is equal to theta. This vector is taken towards this in a right hand direction. So you just imagine that you are introducing a screw in the ceiling of this house. So what you are doing with a screwdriver? You are driving it into the ceiling. So what is happening? You are turning the screwdriver in the right hand direction. So right hand direction, you have two vectors. One vector is this, other vector is this. Because two forces you are applying. At the groove of the screw, there is a groove on the screw. There you will fix the screwdriver and you will turn it. When you turn it at the two ends of the groove, two forces are acting. One force is horizontally in the forward direction, other is horizontally in the backward direction. So these two forces constitute vector A and vector B. Then in which direction the screw is moving, that's the upward direction. That is the resultant of the two vectors A and B. So the direction of the vector, this is rotated in this direction as shown in the figure. It is rotated as shown in the figure. It is like this, it is rotated. Right-handed orientation is rotated. Then this is the direction of vector C. Vector C is equal to vector A cross vector. So two vectors when multiplied, if the product is a vector quantity, then this product is called vector product of two vectors. It is also called as cross product. How it is read? This is not A into B, but it is read as A cross B. Vector C is equal to vector A cross vector B. It is not A into B, right? In the last years, we have seen vector A dot vector B. A dot B is equal to AB cos theta. A cross B is equal to AB sin theta into unit vector. But in the last case, A dot B, there was no unit vector. Why? Because the product of those two vectors, when we obtain the value, that value itself is a scalar quantity. Right? Scalar quantity does not have any direction at all. But in this case, the product of A, vector A and vector B is equal to vector C. That means the product is also vector quantity. The magnitude of the vector quantity is equal to the magnitude of the first vector into magnitude of second vector into sine of the angle between the two vectors. Right? So now, what I'm going to tell you is about the physical meaning, the geometrical meaning of cross product of two vectors. Let us consider two vectors which are adjusted by the two adjacent sides of a parallelogram. Suppose this is a parallelogram, right? Okay. This is O, this is P, this is 2, and this is R. Right? Let OP represents a vector A and OR represents a vector B. Okay, right. Then this is the altitude of the, suppose this is equal RS. This angle is equal to P. We have two vectors, vector A and vector B, are adjusted by the two sides of a parallelogram. In this case, vector OP is equal to vector A, vector OP is equal to vector A, and vector OR. Vector OR is equal to vector. These vectors, vector A and vector B, are vector OP and vector OR, are making an angle P. Right? Suppose we wish to calculate the area of the parallelogram. Area. Now, area of the parallelogram I am writing like this. Parallelogram is equal to base into altitude. Base into altitude. Base into altitude. This is the altitude. RS is the altitude. If perpendicular is done from R to S, and this is the altitude. What is base? OP. That is equal to OP into RS. OP into RS. What is OP? OP is the base and RS is the altitude. Right? Base and the altitude is area of the parallel. Okay. But OP is equal to vector A. That is equal to vector A. We can write. Vector A means only the magnitude, that is A. What is RS? In this triangle ORS, in the triangle ORS, it's a right angle triangle. Right angle triangle ORS, what we can write? Opposite side is RS. RS divided by OR is equal to sin theta, we can write. Right? This is the right angle triangle, ORS. Where it is right angle, it is right angle at S. Right? This is the opposite side. The side which is opposite to the angle is called opposite side. Right? The side which is opposite to the perpendicular is called hypotenuse. Right? Therefore, sin theta is equal to opposite side RS divided by hypotenuse is equal to OR. Therefore, RS is equal to OR sin theta, I can write. Therefore, but OR is equal, what is the magnitude of OR? OR is equal to simply PV, and P into sine theta we can. So RS is equal to what? OP is equal to A and RS is equal to P sine theta. That is equal to AB sine theta. What is AB sine theta? AB sine theta is the magnitude of the cross product of the two vectors A and B, right? This is equal to, that is magnitude of A cross B. Magnitude of A cross B is equal to AB sine theta. This is the physical meaning of cross product of the two vectors. So we have seen that the cross product of the two vectors is same as the magnitude of the area of a parallelogram. Magnitude of the vector product of two vectors is equal to the area of a parallelogram whose sides are representing the two vectors that is our proof. So this is a very important thing, right? This is about cross product. So what you have learned today is cross product. Cross product is the product of two vectors, and the product itself is also a vector quantity. Cross product of two vectors, vector and vector B is equal to magnitude of the first vector into magnitude of the second vector into sine of the angle between that into unit vector. What is unit vector? And unit vector shows only the direction. That is in the direction of the product vector. How the direction can be understood, that also I told you. That is called a right hand thumb rule. Right hand thumb rule. Right? The fingers are turning in the direction of rotation of one vector towards the other. Then the thumb will show you the direction of the resultant product of the two vectors. So properties of product vector. Properties of what vector? Cross product of two vectors. Right? Properties of cross product of two vectors are this: A cross B is not equal to A cross B is not equal to B cross A. B cross A. Because B cross A is equal to, because what? A cross B is equal because A cross B is equal to minus of B cross A. Minus of B cross A. A cross B is equal to minus of B cross A. Right? So that is why A cross B cannot be equal to B cross A. But A dot B is always equal to B dot A. Because that is only manual. It needs a direction also. A cross B is not equal to B cross A. Why? Because A cross B is equal to negative of B cross A. Negative of B cross A is equal to A cross B of A. That is the condition, right? Also, we can say A cross B is equal to make you understand, A cross B is equal to AB sine theta. AB sine theta into unit vector. That is in a certain direction. But B cross A is equal to what? But B cross A is equal to B cross A is equal to again AB sine theta into minus vector M. That means B cross A, the direction is opposite to that of A cross B. Therefore, A cross B cannot be equal to B cross A. Right? Then, cross product follows distributive law. Cross product of two vectors follow distributive law. That's the second property. That's also very important. That is A cross B plus C. A cross B plus C, vector D plus C is equal to A cross